Hello and welcome to the Dutchman in San Marcos. I am the DISM. We're coming to you this week with more of the Cuban cigar box guitar. We're working on the neck still. We're going to look at putting frets in this and gluing it onto the neck first before we fret it. So let's get going. Okay, here we go. Where we left you last week was, remember, we glued this block on the neck. So let's take that off and get this off. And so that's our neck with the block, which I don't really need to sand it because it's only going inside of here. This is the fretboard. We got that all cut. Got the 0 fret going on up here. So now we just got to glue this on and trying to figure out what I can put in here to meet it up, or maybe just glue it up. We're going to glue this onto the neck, and we're going to have to kind of split the difference. It gets a little narrow up here, but we'll sand that off. So basically we'll get it glued on. So let's get this glued up. Here we go. I always struggle with the glue bottle, huh? You think I'd learn my lesson and do something different, but let me not waste your time getting the glue out again, so hang on. All right, got the top cleared out, as you can see. So we'll get this on. So I got a new brush too. My other one was getting too stiff because I had forgot to wash it out. So let's get some glue on here. Let's see how far we gotta go here. Right up to here. We got the glue on there. Let's spread that around. Yeah, this neck got a little even narrow up here, so I'm gonna have to do some sanding of the side of the neck after I get all this glued on. But once the fret slots are cut, it's easier to glue it on. I got a flat surface to glue it. I didn't want to glue it with frets on it, because then the frets, you got to push on those hard with the clamps and they get in the way. So I'm going to try, after I get this spread out, I'm going to try the old salt trick. You can see I brought my salt in here, and we're going to give that a try. Let's see how that works. As soon as we get this all spread out, we're going to add salt to taste, I guess. I don't know how it should taste. We'll see if that works. I saw it on other builders thing. One used kosher, one just had a salt shaker like I got now. So I don't know if the kosher is a little more, little bit thicker and coarser than just regular. But I think all you need is the granule, because what it does is the salt dissolves, but it kind of gives it a little traction. So we got the glue on there, and now we're going to salt to taste and see if it works. I'm not putting a whole lot, but we'll see how that works. Looks kind of funny to me, but we'll put that on there. Slide it. Oh yeah, it does give it a grip. I can feel it gripping. I feel it gripping. Now you just got to clamp it all up. And I'm going to get plenty of clamps on it. Hang on. We'll get plenty of clamps on it. I might even have to get a few more. But, and I'm going to kind of reverse it. The nice thing about a cigar box is the pads of these almost cover the full length of the neck. Give them a good gripping. This one here I can actually pull down a little bit. Get another one here. Get it as tight as I can. The salt seemed to hold it pretty good. So let me get one more. This basically uses up about all the clamps I have. There we go. So, we got all that clamped. So we'll move that out of the way. So now we got it all clamped, and we'll move this out of the way. and let that dry. And then we'll go from here. Hopefully we can work on the box, and then we'll fret these. So there you go. Okay, let's move on to the box. Remember, I had these little things I had cut, these little things that I cut out to glue in the corner. So let's get those glued up. This will help screw the lid in too. And I've got some little hooks that I'll show you later that'll for a spring that I want to put in there. So we get these glued in as long as we're gluing today. There's my brush. Get some on the bottom. Drop those babies in there. They don't need too much pressure, they're just blocks. Get glue on these. Put it on the bottom. Oops. I want to spill it on the box. There we go. You can see I marked it with a little X on that one because I had to trim it. Kind of had to push it down. I didn't put salt on them and they're sliding. So we get this box reinforced. That really helps it. That helps reinforce the box to get these in the corner. I think I'm using up every clamp in my shop now that I'm gluing this too. But that'll, when I do the top, it'll give me something to screw into as well. And one more. Got plenty of glue on these, but whatever runs out won't matter because you won't see it. It's more for the strength. This one's a big one. So this one will definitely hold it. There we go. So we got that all glued up. And I've got other blocks to beef it up. See, it'll beef it up. I've got center line mark, and I've got this marked all the way down where the neck will go in. So if this were the neck, it'll go in. So we'll have those to cut. We'll shim it with our 1% shims, and we'll have to cut some off because this is going to run flush. That's going to run flush like that, and then there's going to be the fretboard. The fretboard will be on top of that, if you can see that. And the fretboard will be like that. So that'll be next week. We'll get all this stuff glued and dried, and we'll continue on after those all dry up. So hey, be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day, and we'll continue on next week with our build. We get our neck all going, and we'll see you next week. So thanks for watching the Dutchman in San Marcos, live from my garage. I'm trying to pull my camera up. So we'll see you next week, and have a good one. Take care.